Maggie up here in the PlayStation R&D office. We've just temporarily lost power to our gravity generator. I was downloading this month's OPM for a sneak preview of the tons of new stuff. So much, in fact, I think I blew a circuit. In this issue, we follow the crew of the PlayStation 2 touring attraction to some of the events to see what it's like to have one of the coolest jobs around. Then we headed up to Crystal Dynamics for a look at Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Kain. We also packed this issue with a bunch of cool moves, demos, and downloads, so check them out! Now, if I could only remember which wire goes with which, the blue with the green, or the green with the red, or was it the red with the yellow? Well, here it goes. Oops, well, that can't be good.
This game has not yet been rated.
Step back in time, my friends, to fight for your life. For Kain rises again. You've met the challenges of Soul Reaver and Blood Omen. Now you will face even bigger challenges in Blood Omen 2.
Blood Omen 2 is kind of Kain rediscovering himself in many ways, where Kain is kind of introduced to a rude awakening early on in the game and kind of has to ascend to power once again.
Kain has been resurrected by the few remaining vampires that are alive in Nosgoth, and they need him to infiltrate the Seraphim, try to figure out who the Seraphim Lord is, what is this new magic he's using to kill all the vampires, and try to overthrow him and regain his conquest of Nosgoth.
In a world of darkness, it's hard to tell who is on the side of the just and who is a force for evil. Such is the case with Kain.
One of the great things about the Legacy of Kain universe is it's not so clear-cut who's the good guys, who's the bad guys. There are characters who you may paint as the bad guy, and all of a sudden you then realize that this guy is actually doing something which is of benefit to somebody else. Kain himself is very self-centered. Everything he does is about what's best for Kain at that time, regardless of whether it's seen as a good thing by the world or an evil thing by those around him.
Kain himself is not necessarily a good guy trying to defend the common man. Kain has this very, very clear set of goals of taking over Nosgoth and turning the world to his will.
One day my people would know me again for their lord, but the vampires who were traitors to their kind would know me first of all.
You will enter this world in a weakened state, and you will have to use all your cunning to grow strong once again.
Kain actually begins the game stripped of most of his former powers. He retains the ability, or some aspect of the ability, to hide himself in mist. Therefore, he's out of the range of most human senses.
Later on, you'll also get the charm ability, where you target another character in the game, and then when you activate it, you actually get inside their head, and the camera moves behind them, and now you control that person.
And Kain himself will have to actually defeat bosses who are powerful in that particular dark gift.
But your dark gifts alone will not be enough to ensure your success. You must also learn to arm yourself.
When Kane sees a thief or a thug or a knight with a weapon that he wants, he can take that weapon from him. Now he's got it. There's a large variety of weapons that Kane can pick up. He can pick up a dagger, or he can pick up a sword or axes, and he'll exchange them for other weapons as he needs them.
We decided to implement a feature whereby the weapons could be broken because we didn't want to focus on players being able to, for instance, button mash so that they could get off a whole series of moves without being punished, and that the combat system would actually reward people who skillfully decide when was the right time to defend or attack. It also helps us display just how powerful Kane's strikes in the world are, that you can shatter a weapon upon an enemy.
You may believe yourself an expert in combat. How wrong you will be. This is a different world that you must master.
The combat system for Blood Omen 2 is very, very different from Blood Omen 1. We really wanted to go with something that showed off Kane's strength as a vampire. So what we let Kane do is we get into a one-on-one combat with a character. Kane can circle around them. You have to time your blocks to characters' attacks. The swords will actually meet up as they're supposed to, so it's really, really cool. But to show off sort of Kane's strength and power, we also let Kane grab other characters. If he can get inside their attacks, he can actually grab them by the neck, lift them up. He's got a weapon. He can do really mean things to them and toss them away.
One thing we've tried to retain for the player is a maximum amount of actions they can perform with the simplest amount of button presses. And so whenever an enemy is attacking Kane, all they need to do is to press the defense or the block button, and we'll actually arrange so that it's perfectly choreographed that Kane will actually intercept the weapon as it's about to land on him. And so it's actually something whereby the player's getting a variety of spectacular style moves, but with the minimum amount of actual control confusion.
Then Kane can also dodge to the side around the person to try to get away from the attack. Now, some of the attacks your opponents have are unblockable, and they have a very special graphic to sort of communicate to the player that you can't block this attack, you have to just get out of the way. Generally, only the larger, stronger enemies have those types of attacks.
It is a mysterious set of forces that controls your fate. You would be wise to learn about them carefully and harness their power.
Glyph technology is something that's very mysterious to the world at the beginning of the game. It's kind of similar to electricity in some ways, that people know it's there, but they don't always know what it's about, how it actually works.
You flip switches, and the glyph energy travels across a glyph line, powers up a piece of machinery, and it does something that's cool. It opens a door, it crushes stone, it does whatever.
The Seraphim have been employing it for things such as ward gates, and you can imagine them as metal detectors for vampires, so the humans can pass straight through them. But anytime a vampire nears, it begins to glow, and eventually if the vampire tries to cross such a portal, they'll be repelled, and all the guards in the world around will know that that person was a vampire.
In playing Kane, beware, or you too can fall victim to his spell.
I think vampires are something that has always been kind of on the edges of being in vogue. It's always mysterious, it's seductive. For some people it's erotic, perhaps. I don't think it's anything that particularly comes in and out of fashion. It's just always ever present.
Kane's the most recognized bad guy in video games, and he's really cool, and people love playing him.
How would you like to travel around the country, from rock festivals to racing events, from air shows to the Super Bowl? And best of all, you got paid for it. Well, if that sounds good to you, meet the guys from the PlayStation 2 touring attraction.
My name is Stacy Greer. I live in Meadowview, Virginia, and I drive the PlayStation 2 touring attraction all around the United States.
My name is Zach Stanfield. I'm 25. I'm from Georgia. Work on the PlayStation 2 touring attraction.
My name is Gustavo Vergara. I am the tour manager of the PlayStation 2 touring attraction. And we're on Bourbon Street, baby.
That's right, the PlayStation Touring Attraction is a 68-foot-long, 22-wheel truck jam-packed with over 30 PlayStation 2 consoles featuring the hottest new games. So how does one get a job this good?
I was drafted straight out of college, #1 pick. Zach Stanfield out of the University of Georgia? No, not really. I knew someone in the company.
I met the guys that were on a smaller truck, and they told me that the big truck, there were some positions coming up in. So I went to the marketing company before the job was really even open up.
Well, I guess it's just a matter of being in the right place at the right time. Since this sounded like such a cool job, we decided to hang out with them for a while and find out what a typical day was like.
Well, first of all, we bring it in, and Stacy kind of surveys wherever the site is, if it's going to be easy or difficult to get into, if the ground's uneven or not, if there's a dip in the road, things like that.
We level it, we open up the walls, hydraulics, lower the floors down, open up the wing walls. Then you take all the kiosks, which are bolted in the center, we have to move them out to their locations and bolt them back down, plug them in, turn the units on, put whatever game we're going to have in that unit in.
Once we're on the truck and everything's set up, people are just coming in, we're hanging out, making sure, nothing's going wrong with any of the consoles or anything like that. And just giving away free stuff here and there, stirring up some excitement, having a good time.
We wanted to know what the best part of their job is.
What's better than being at a rock show for work, getting paid to go watch a concert? That's good stuff. Who else gets to do that?
The coolest events were, for sure, Ozfest this past summer. That was incredible because we were part of the show. We had all access badges, like we had Rockstar passes in Ozfest. We'd have girls who come on the truck, and be like, oh, will you take me backstage? I'll do anything to go backstage, It's crazy, the things you see people do, it's just the wildest ever,
What's up? My name is Brad. Going on in Phoenix from Lincoln Park.
We wondered if they got to meet many celebrities.
Yeah, we've gotten a few. We did the NFL Experience last year on tour, and that was kind of neat because at each stop, players would come on our truck and sign autographs and play some of the games.
Oh, safety proof.
Next, we caught up with the guys in Monterey at the famous Laguna Seca racetrack for the Shell 300. Here, not only could you see fast-paced racing, but also got a chance to check out some of the other cool attractions. Then the gang was off on a cross-country trip to the Voodoo Festival in New Orleans, where we found out what they do on their off time.
In between the road, I'll just find stuff to do, go rent a boat and go wakeboarding. Like here, we're a big old swamp tour today. It's just kind of laid back. It was cool, but at least we got to feel something like what New Orleans is kind of about,
This is the third most dangerous alligator in the world. If one bite in this remote location, I'd surely be done for.
While in New Orleans, we got to see what the boys do best, and this is what they do to get the crowd pumped up.
Every 15 minutes, we get people on the truck. Zach or myself will welcome them, play some music, I usually try to warn them when they come in that the louder they are, the more stuff I'll give them.
Make some noise right now!
To get a t-shirt or another prize when they come on the truck, we have trivia questions, we have prize giveaways.
I'm gonna ask you some simple trivia questions, and if you know the answer, raise your hand. Is that easy?
Maybe we'll have a contest, like I was saying. Maybe we'll take a tag tournament or Formula One or something like that. The winner will win a t-shirt.
It's 2 laps. Best person wins out of the 2 laps.
Well, it can't be all fun and games. There must be some downside to their jobs.
Being a nomad, I guess, living out of a suitcase all the time, having nowhere to go home to at the end of the day.
Yes.
It's one of the toughest parts.
I can't remember this from our last day.
She's so hot.
Guys, I'm serious. I'm totally embarrassed. You're always this charming. Let's sell a PlayStation. Yeah. I really like the PlayStation guys staying here. Thank you.
Being away from my family and stuff, You know, that gets wearing after a while. But I talk to them on the phone all the time, and we keep in touch via email. And every once in a while during a really cool event, I'll fly maybe a friend or two out, you know, and we'll just party.
That's right, these guys are on the road 44 weeks out of the year, but their job is definitely in their blood. Even after a long day of giving stuff away, they just can't stop.
We love PlayStation!
Hi, my name is Jesse with the 3DO Company, and today I'm going to show you a cool move for Portal Runner for the PlayStation 2. In Portal Runner, probably one of the hardest levels to beat is a Dragon Boss level. Today I'm going to show you how to deal a 50% instantaneous damage to the dragon and reduce his health level by half. Let me show you how. At the level start position, one of the first things that you want to do is grab these arrows. Run to the moat, enter hotshot mode by pressing the circle button, and shoot every single one of these shields that appear. By shooting these shields, you'll be able to generate power-ups and weapons that will be helpful for you to destroy the dragon. Run to this part of the level and you'll see that there are water arrows in the distance. Wait for the platform to come near you, and then jump on it. Press the triangle button to go through your inventory and highlight the water arrows. Run to the moat again, and you'll notice that there are 2 torches on either side of the moat. Extinguish these torches, and they create the lightning arrows. The lightning arrow is what you want to defeat the dragon. Press the triangle button again to scroll through your inventory. Make sure that the lightning arrows are in your inventory. Enter hotshot mode, aim for the dragon, and shoot. The dragon now has 50% health. So by using the lightning arrows, you'll reduce the dragon's health by 50% and be that much closer to defeating the dragon.
My name is Saul, and I'm a tip writer for Sony Computer Entertainment. Today I'm going to show you a cool move for Twisted Metal Black. In this cool move, I'm going to show you how to unlock the hidden character Manslaughter within the prison ship level. Let me show you how it's done. Drive down the ramp into the prison. Drive off to the right here and locate the cargo container in the back here. What you want to do is carefully shoot this cargo container with your machine guns in order to form a ramp. Carefully drive your car right up here and wait for an opening to reveal itself on the side of the ship. Drive into the hull of the ship and destroy the control box. This will lower Manslaughter for you. Now when you go back to the character selection screen, Manslaughter will be available. My name is Saul, and I'm a tip writer for Sony Computer Entertainment. Today I'm going to show you a cool move for Twisted Metal Black. In this cool move, I'm going to show you how to unlock the hidden level elevators for the multiplayer mode in the highway loop level. Let me show you how it's done. Locate the 4 large spheres within the highway loop level and make sure you have your gas can armed. Fire the gas can at the large spheres. And wait for the large sphere to roll all the way down the highway. Now you'll notice that the large sphere has made a large gaping hole within the tunnel. Locate the black cube over here to unlock the elevator level. Now you have unlocked the hidden level elevators for the multiplayer mode. Make sure to play that with your friends. My name is Saul, and I'm a tip writer for Sony Computer Entertainment. Today I'm going to show you a cool move for the game Kinetica. In this cool move, I'm going to show you a huge shortcut for the track Electrica 2. Let me show you how it's done. The shortcut you're looking for is located just past this second large circular area. Start using your boost and you get right about here, so you get up to the top deck. Continue to do so to stay on the shortcut. Click as much boost as you can, because right now you're going to be right back on the main track. And here I am back on the track again. Not only will this shortcut cut a lot of time off the track, it also gives you a great opportunity to collect a lot of boost. My name is Saul, and I'm a tip writer for Sony Computer Entertainment. Today I'm going to show you a cool move for the game Kinetica. In this cool move, I'm going to show you a huge shortcut for the level cliffhanger. Let me show you where it's at. The shortcut you're looking for is directly in front of you. Just drive right through these bushes right here and go through the next set of bushes, back onto the main track. As you can see, there are no racers around you, and you're in first place. Make sure to do that on each lap, and you're almost guaranteed to get a first place.
Hi, my name is Jesse with the 3DO Company, and today I'm going to show you a cool move for Godai Elemental Force for the PlayStation 2. In Godai, you play the role of a ninja who learns elemental magic of earth, fire, water, and air. But what you may not know is that you can combine the elemental magics at the same time during gameplay. Let me show you how. So right now in the game, I'm activating my fire magic. While that's going on, I'm queuing up my earth magic, execute that, and while that's going on, I'm activating my final air magic. So during this time, I am now a super ninja, and I can easily defeat somebody who I normally wouldn't be able to. And that's how it's done.
I'm DJ Qbert, and I'm a scratch musician. A scratch musician is someone that plays the turntable like a musical instrument, pretty much improv on turntables and manipulating sounds on vinyl. CDs are cool, but you can't scratch on them. Any sound on vinyl is a musical instrument to us. The Octagon is right here. This is the Octagon. This is where all the DJs around the world come in recession, kind of like a big jam session. Yeah, my favorite video game would have to be Twisted Metal Black is my favorite video game. I'm just pretty much a Twisted Metal fan. That's just me. Spectre. He's the car that can shoot through walls. Spectre was a guy in the last game, so I don't think I'm kind of different. So, all-time favorite game is Street Fighter 2. I would have to say I kick everyone's ass Street Fighter. Yeah, I'm the best. So, you know, hands down. Everyone in the crew wants to play video games, so it's just take turns. On tours, we usually practice in the hotel rooms, but sometimes we'll pull out the PlayStation and kind of play games, you know, so that's kind of like a no-no, but we can't help it. You could turn down the music, but leave the sound effects on, and we just blast what we play. I would love to do a fast kind of track for Wipeout. Oh. We're doing a movie called Wave Twisters. It's an animated hip-hop graffiti animation. Sid, Garen, and Eric Henry animated, and I did all the music for it.
Uncertainty in the former Soviet Union persists, with dissident groups stockpiling weapons and criminal activity carrying on largely unchecked.
You are smugglers. Waiting. Get down to business. What do you know that I don't?
You imbecile! You ruined everything! You must go now!
I need to get paid.
You must also avoid the Bakang gang.
It's an FTF car. We've been spotted. There's some explaining to do.
Frank, I thought we were friends, no?
Did the job, we got paid. End of story.
Not anymore. Do the job, make some money. That was it. We're gonna stop that lunatic.
Come on, let's introduce you to the Don.
If you do this for me, you will be a made man. Anything you want.
Experience has taught me that a man like you can be very loyal for the right price.